Get ready for 10 exciting upcoming idle RPGs coming up to Android and iOS. These games combine addictive AFK progression, auto battles, character collection, and also gacha system, offering easy to play experience for players who love building powerful teams with minimal manual gameplay. Top 10 Best Upcoming Idle RPG Android Gacha Games for Android iOS AFK Autoplay Gacha. We have a new Facebook fans page now. The name is GameMobile HDgraphic. Besides on YouTube, we will give an update on Facebook as well. A lot of amazing top list games will show up every day, so please check this out now. The link on the description and pinned comment. Reign of Nightfall. This game has a very eye-catching visual and graphic. It looks so magnificent and detailed. Once this game released globally, I'm sure everyone would love to play it. Even the game became one of the most downloaded game on Bilibili apps and has been downloaded over 1 million players within less than a month, which is pretty interesting and good. This game has a character collector base where we should manage and build up the team of a different character that we got through the summon or gacha system. Basically, our main gameplay is to clear the story content and let the combat play automatically with an element strategy need, especially when we face the boss monster. There is an energy bar that will fill up along the battle to release the skill. With an auto battler concept, we'll let the hero play casually, which is the player only manage the formation and strategy once we do some preparation. Reign of Nightfall is the best AFK and idle game, but you will still get a lot of dialogue to represent the storyline. Son of God. This game is one of the best new gacha game with an auto combat base, but the developer make it become a story-driven role-playing game base, where it has some combination features like the character collection, puzzle, investigation, and also story mission. The main core will be like a storyline first, and then we should find the hint to solve the puzzle. Once we solve it, then we can continue into the next area. In battle, the player should make a party of 4 main heroes and place them on the right grid, which is the hero's position will be so important and it will make a huge effect while we are in attacking position. There are 3 main actions we can do in battle, like the basic attack, regular skill, and also the ultimate type skill, but it will cost an energy. It has an element system and we should learn and understand how it works. Fire, water, wind, thunder, and water. They all have a weaknesses point that we should find to multiply the damage. Unfortunately, after they did a several beta, then I didn't find any news. Hopefully the developer are still making the progress. SNL All-Star Awakening. This game is a new brand of King of Fighters characters IP. No wonder you'll be so familiar with that characters. The main gameplay is AFK based and we can unlock the autoplay mode when we reach a certain stage and clear the prologue or tutorial. Even we can speed up the combat into twice faster, which will save your time a lot. In battle, we should make preparation by placing 3 different heroes on our side and we can freely move the character first as your strategy needs. Every hero will have a stamina, so doing some multiple action is possible, like making combos with a skill, basic strike, and also ultimate skill, as long as their stamina is enough. Overall, I love the visual and the skill animation looks so charming and detailed. The skill effect looks so impulsive, creating a perfect dynamic action look and perfectly blend with the action camera angle. Get the new high-tier hero through gacha base. Tales Runner RPG. This game has truly an idle game AFK in battle. We don't have to do anything. Just let the game freely do their own action so the player doesn't need to touch any button at all. A lot of PvE content we can clear daily, like daily dungeon, boss raid, material dungeon, and also the PvP mode will be available, which is we can participate to challenge against the other player in the arena. And of course, we will get the best reward at the end of the session. The Guild War will be part of the interesting PvP game we should join as well. Basically, we need to collect some resources to upgrade the hero and strengthen their power. There is one unique mechanic we should understand, which is a writer system. So we'll become a writer who's always controlling the whole team while in battle. But also, we will have our own skill to support or lead the combat through the buff skill, debuff skill, healing, or dealing a certain damage. So I would say this game has a unique combination games genre, which is an idle auto battle RPG. When we do some summon or gacha, then we can pick some selective hero to summon, which will raise the percentage of a certain hero that you are picking. Best new gacha game RPG on mobile. OZ Rewrite. I am really waiting for this to launch globally. Overall, I love the game's concept, even the graphic and anime visual is outstanding. That makes the main reason why I love the game so much. This game is a good game to call with gacha and also idle because we can go away from the screen during the combat. The main gameplay is the storyline, making a formation, clearing the battle to get the resources, and of course upgrading the hero. We should always try to summon the hero to power up the hero, no matter if you get the highest tier level or just a common one. Basically, our main job as the player to control and manage the team. We should always continue the story and also the content. In battle, we will see a certain hero will have a special unique skill animation. The higher your tier hero quality you have, then you will get a better skill animation. For fans of AFK game and also auto battler game, of course this game will be your comfortable to play as a daily routine. With a speed up icon, auto play mode, sweep the farming and also faster resources generation. Best upcoming gacha game on Android. Martial Rally Dragon Legacy. It's pretty fit for you if you are looking for the best idle game because the player can freely play in semi or fully autoplay. The main gameplay is collecting the Dragon Ball warrior through gacha system, building up the team through managing the formation lineup. Character progression and also PvE is really dominant to represent the whole concept. But before you download the game, make sure you understand if this game is made by an indie games developer. That's why I really suggest you all for not doing any single top up, just in case the game suddenly disappear. As we all know, Dragon Ball has a lot of community, that's why some fans are making a clone of this game franchise. Do you agree with me? Beast. This game has some features that I'm sure you all will easily fall in love with the gameplay and visual. It has a gacha-based autoplay battle and also RPG system with a great story-driven base. The main gameplay is collectible heroes with an anime design character within 5 heroes in the party. The combat run in a real time, which is the basic attack will run automatically. So our main focus is only to release the skill and activate the skill to create a chain combo, and it will deal a powerful effect at the end. Of course, the full autoplay icon will always be ready to touch for players who prefer an autoplay feature. The most important thing is the hero collection system to build up your best synergy between them. The game's storyline is about a young man who's live on the Beast world that really wants to save the world from the chaos and destruction. I would like to give a special highlight for the skill showcase and how the heroes look like. It's just magnificent with a lot of attention to detail on the hero section. Well done dev. I am looking for it to release globally and become top new RPG idle RPG games on mobile. Girl Wars. Just to inform you earlier if this game is available on the Play Store right now, but it's only available on a certain region which is not globally released yet. Even the game has an English version already, but we need to wait until the game releases officially in a different continental region. This game has a great category to represent what is the best idle RPG, AFK, gacha, and of course auto game is. The main gameplay is always focused on collecting some hero, and also all of the hero has a female as the gender, which is it's quite interesting for us, especially if you are a waifu hunter. So we will never see any male character at all. My question is, do you prefer a gacha game with both gender in game or keep focusing on the female hero? Because I prefer to have a balanced gender, which is a male hero and also a female hero. And please comment about your opinion. But let's get back into the gameplay. We should always build up the formation and keep powering up your main favorite hero because we'll let the game play by itself automatically. The combat really concentrate on the player's strategy based on the formation and even the team's composition. Once you do it right, then we can easily wipe the stage currently. Absolutely top gacha free-to-play friendly for mobile or no pay-to-win gacha game RPG. Heaven Hells Anime Squad RPG. I remember I was playing this game once. It's available on the Play Store, but I totally can't understand why this game suddenly disappeared from it. Does anyone know the answer? Because our team was trying to find the reason, but nothing at all. In fact, the game has superior graphic with a PC quality of the anime character design. The sharpnesses and how the attention to detail is top tier. This game has a character collection as their main priority concept. It has a story and campaign-driven base with anime visual where all of the dialogue will always represent with a beautiful cutscene. The game's mechanism is idle-based in real time. Basically, all of the main basic attacks do in auto, and the hero will randomly lock the nearest target, so the formation of the preparation menu will make a crucial effect. If you let the game play by itself while you are away and not in online mode, then you will get a certain reward, which is the idle progression is pretty interesting to enjoy. Blade of Holy Sword. I think there is not many players who really know about this game because the game is only done once beta testing and only run on a specific region. That's the reason why it's becoming hidden. For the main gameplay, it's pure 100% an autoplay game. In combat and even on the conversation will be done automatically, so we can let the game touch by themselves. I wonder if the developer are huge fans of Sword Art Online because the character from that anime and surprisingly will get a free SSR hero to start the journey. It has an auto battler base. The energy gauge meter will always filled up over time. Just tap the auto features and let the hero unleash the skill whenever it's ready. Hi guys, thank you very much for watching, and could you please support this channel by tapping the like button. Remember to like this video and see you on the next list. Thanks.